Hello there, I'm Declan and welcome to Student View, Ocean View College's podcast, developed by students for the OVC community. Today we have a widely requested interview with Mr Wilco. He's our specialist in PE, outdoor education and sport. He has been the coordinator for many years and has a lot of experience working with young people. So, welcome to the podcast, how are you?
Good, Declan, thanks for having me.
That's good. Now, essentially, every interviewed staff member is asked 8 questions. These questions are the same, except for the final question, which is personalised.
Fantastic, looking forward to it.
So, what motivates you?
Well, quite a few things. Knowing that PE and outdoor ed are quite well received at Ocean View definitely motivates me. Got a lot of interest from the students, so obviously we need to provide a pretty good curriculum to keep them engaged and help them sort of develop their fundamental skills as well as learning about leading a healthy lifestyle. So not just at school, but post-school. And also, it's great to see a lot of the old scholars in the community after school who are looking after their well-being, which definitely continues to motivate me as an educator. Also, being a father of 3 definitely motivates me too. I've got two girls and a boy. Trying to keep them active and being a good role model for them is definitely a motivation. Yeah, definitely. It's great. I think in the past 5 or 6 years, we've also had a lot of students move into education. And it's good to try and get some old scholars back into the Ocean View community as SSO support officers with outdoor ed or sport, or just seeing them come back as a teacher themselves.
That then goes into like what inspires you as such.
I became a PE teacher because of my PE teacher. I went to Trinity College, had a very good relationship with my PE teacher, Mr Richard Bednall, and he inspired me to become a PE teacher.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yep. I love my sport as well, so I was looking at becoming a sports commentator. As a kid,
Nice.
I thought I would have been the next Bruce McAvaney, but it didn't quite turn out like that. And I've a teacher here at Ocean View College for the last 13 years. Also, my mum probably inspires me as well. She's run her own dance school for 42 years now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
so she's been a big inspiration of mine for many years.
And it's a good plug-in because it was International Women's Day a couple of days ago before this podcast was recorded, so that's a good little mention there.
Yeah.
Can you? This one is an interesting question. Can you describe your position in 3 words?
PE, sport, outdoor ed. That could have been 4.
Well,
Close.
we'll hyphenate it.
Yeah.
Do you want to elaborate on why, I suppose, you would define your job in those 3? I mean, PE, obviously, sport, but...
well, that's my role as the coordinator of PE, and then outdoor ed curriculum fits under that as well.
Yep.
And I also coordinate the sport, mainly from year 7 to 12, and I do have Mr Van Hees and Miss Price in the junior school who help coordinate R6 sport as well, which we're really trying to drive this year to promote the importance of sport with the younger children.
And I'm liking that they're involved now more in our sports days as well. Like we saw Mary, who's a younger year level, coming up with all the sports captains, which was good to see.
Yeah, it is great to see, and it's something we're trying to work towards in having sports captains in the junior school. Use them to promote sport at their assemblies, as well as our student voice team who promote the sport at middle school and senior school events.
Definitely.
So, yeah.
So, how do you manage stress? Coping mechanisms? What do you use? How do you do it?
For me, I enjoy fitness, and running's probably my go-to for managing stress. So, or walking in the morning. If I know I've got a busy day, I'd probably get up half an hour beforehand and walk the dog. Just put the earphones in. I love listening to music.
What type of music do you listen to?
I'm more of a house dancey sort of fella. I was a bit of a mum had a dance school, so I danced till I was about 13. and I love the dance music.
It's like electric stuff, or is it
more housey, so it's got to have vocals to it, and
yeah.
something that you can tap the toes to and move the shoulders,
Yep.
and just have a bit of a dance too. That's what I like to listen to. So it's good when I'm running because it probably makes my time a little bit quicker if I like the songs and move a bit quicker along the pavements. Yeah.
What's your favourite hobby? So you talked about your running, but what else do you do as a hobby?
I play tennis on Saturdays for West Lakes Tennis Club.
Ooh,
I played tennis as a junior and thought I'd pick it up again 2 years ago because I had to stop playing the contact sports like footy. Just too many injuries coming back to school. The old body couldn't handle it anymore, so tennis is quite good for that. Fitness, running, weights. I use the weights room up in the gym at Ocean View, and I've got a couple of little dumbbells at home that I do some exercise at home with. My wife's also a PE teacher, so we work out together.
Oh, nice.
My kids are pretty fit and into their dancing, so we do some stretching at home as well.
Oh, nice.
So, and spending time with my family is also a hobby. So, travelling too. So
travelling?
Yeah, last year I took term 2 off for some leave and travelled the East Coast with my family in a caravan. So that was fun. Through outback Queensland up to Darwin and back down the middle. So travelling's definitely a hobby as well.
Nice little break as well in between, and that would help. So
for sure, yeah.
This one gets very mixed results. Are you organised chaos? That could be like your desk, your brain, I don't know.
Yeah, definitely organised chaos. So you just have to come across to my office and look at my desk. Yeah, stuff everywhere, but if you ask me for a particular form, I'd have it to you in a second. I know where everything is. But it's a very busy role. My role, we have to do a lot of admin. So there's a lot of consent forms, a lot of paperwork that we're always dealing with, and my desk is organised chaos. Yeah.
So, what was the first sport you played as a kid? You've spoken about loads of sports, dance even.
Dance was my first one. So obviously Mum had to take us to dance lessons or to the studio, so we thought we'd just do it. So I think I started that when I was about 2. As soon as I could walk, I would have started dancing. And then I think at 3 or 4, I picked up soccer. Soccer was my first sport. And then after that, tried many sports. Footy probably would have been my main sport growing up. Cricket, tennis, basketball. But I'd say footy and tennis have been my main 2 sports through my life.
As always, thank you for listening to the Student View podcast, developed by students for the OVC community. Thank you, Mr. Wilco, for joining us.
Not a problem, Declan.